We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Tyler Glasnow will be the starter for the Rays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's set. Here it comes. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Fouled away. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Count it 3-2.
Check the swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting second. The second base.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
So here's Michael Chavis now. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. He's hitting .429. He also has 1 home run. Here comes the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. Chavis absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault these guys today for the swing and miss. In today's game with so many shifts, there are no hits to be had on the ground. But when this guy does connect against left-handed pitching, it is fun to watch.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
In there, and it's 0-1. Bradley, base runner at first with 1 out. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Drilled to the right side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, Dero. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. from the stretch.
That's in. Ball two.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Took a good cut that time. It comes up empty, 2-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. That goes Kiermaier at the track. And this one bounds around against the wall. Now the relay home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
A nice way to start a new series, Giro. What we want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
So digging in now, Kevin Pillar. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, Dero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Red Sox 1, the Rays coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Marcus Walden, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Martinez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
健太さん、改めてこんばんは。早速、あれですよ。マルティネスさんがタイムリー打ちましたよ。
Play here tonight. Coming trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point.
今日というか昨日からこれ4試合目ですよね。
They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at bats, and it's
やっ
working.
ぱ面白いからついついやりたくなる。
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
まあ、ホームランじゃなかったんですけど、見事にタイムリー打ちましたからね。
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
And he struck him out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. When you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece and she's middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
In now, Austin Meadows, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 302 is the average coming in, 33 home runs, and 84 runs batted in. Popped him up. Dahlbeck has room in foul territory. 2 gone. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. We all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
So now to the plate, Brendan Lau, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. They're down 1-0. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. One and two to the Boston shortstop.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
The 1-2. Hit back toward the mound. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, I'm going to be locking in on Willy Adames. Elite shortstop up to shoot, young, good hands, quick feet, strong arm. Came over in the David Bryce trade, and we've watched him slowly creep his way to the big leagues.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Grounded down the third baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big.
At the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now.
今のはボール球でしたね。レイズは3連戦ですね。
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
離されるか、首位を奪うか。
Standing in now, Josh Ockamy, as he takes
ま
a
あでも過
fastball
去の
off
対
the plate
戦
for
成
a
績
ball
見たら
1-0.
8
He's a
勝
guy
1
who could
敗
use
な
a
んで
3
ね。
for 4. He's got
かな
that
り相
batting
性が
average
いい。
still down in the 190s. 6 home runs and 15 RBIs. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
ここはしたいぐらいですね。まあ、できると思うんですけどね。過去のデータを見る限り。前回だけ唯一。
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
あれもだいぶ乱打戦やったんで。
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave one, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Up next for the Rays, Willie Adames. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Walden has a reputation or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
初めて生配信やったんがレイズ戦やったんで。
2-1 on its way. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there.
あれ
And
も
it's
3
2-2
年前
now.
ですからね。
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up. He was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. And then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
上の方に出てくると思うんですけど。
The 1-0
初
home.
めはでも F1 の動画やったんですかね、あれ。まあ、レイズでやり、ジャイアンツでやり、で、レンジャーズでやって、今年がレッドソックスですね。まあ、ジャイアンツの試合もなかなか面白かったですけど。
2-2 pitches fouled away. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Ready with another 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
ジャイアンツ戦の時いなかったですかね。
Ball and a strike.
ジャイアンツのなんか最後の方の試合に立ったような気がするんですけど。
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he fouls this one off.
確かジャイアンツはね、ワイルドカードを確かロッキーズとやってたと思うんですよね。で、あの時負けてもらったんですよ、確か。
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
今年の初めは、
And he misses again, 2-0.
確かレンジャーズやってましたよね。
The pitch. High and away, not close. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third
去
now.
年
That's
のだ
three
か
straight
ら、
balls.
初め頃なんですかね、あれは。
Three balls and a strike now to Bradley. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. Full count, here it comes. And he lays off their ball four. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Stepping in, Michael Chavis. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Strike one to start the at bat.
Ah, 初めの頃はウィーニングイレブンとかも動画上げてました。
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2.
あとは FIFA もやってましたもんね。
From the belt, the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Now that designated hitter.
So one got in the inning here with a runner at first. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
FIFA とウィーニングもやってない。今年は FIFA はやる。
The stretch, here's the pitch. Right to him.
Wow,
one there. On to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Red Sox on top, 1-0.
めちゃくちゃいいですね。グラフィックも確かに
Matt Vasgersian back with Rosendan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning.
チームがほとんど架空のチームなんで。まあ一部のね、バルセロナとかあの辺の有名どころは
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hey.
ああ、売りました。
Kiermaier, playing here in his age 29 season, was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Now, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for it. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big
去年だから
勝ってなかったです。
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2.
今年はまあ買おうかなと
2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up
ウ
a
ィーニ
foul
ングレブ
ball.
ンは今年なんか低価格版で出すらしい。
2-2 one more time. Is It's looked at and the count
まあ
moves
野球
full.
とサッカーやったら
You do
野
not
球
want to walk the A-hole hitter. It just opens up so
あ
many
れはあれ
options.
で面
Do
白
we
い。
bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a
バ
huge
ル
pitch.
セ
You
ロナ
can't
の
allow this
メッ
guy
シ
to
と
walk.
かね、
So we got him looking there.
Super
Kevin
star.
Kiermaier is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking
あ
off
イ
the
ファンも
leadoff
こ
man here.
のメジ
Let's
ャ
see
ー
if
並
he
み
can
に
keep
ね、
this going for a
リ
little
アル
bit.
な感じになれば面白いんですけど。
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino.
あ
Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
あ、まあ年々進化はしてるんですけどね、あれも。
Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's
まあ
in
みん
the
なで
hole
も
0-2
必ず
now.
FIFA と入れ
Wow,
どっち
that's
買うとか
4
で絶対
straight
いますね。
Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for
どっち買った
number
らいいんです
5
か
right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching
両
with a
方買いな
whole
さい
lot
っ
of
ていうことで
confidence in
は、
this one.
いや、やっぱウイ入れでしょ
A
と
1
か、
and 2 count to the Rays catcher.
まあ日本やとウイ入れの方が売れますからね。海外はもう FIFA が
Boy,
ダ
and
ン
they
トツです。
cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knees. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
To the plate now, Jose Martinez. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
アップグレードで PS5 版にね、無料でやってくれるって書いてたから。
Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
あ
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of
ウイ入れ
swings
の方は
and
やっぱなん
misses.
か、
Not very many
こ
confident
の辺
swings
は
in
上
this
ないよ
team
うな
up
気
there.
がするん
They'd
です
swing
ね。
at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings,
一応
lots
解
of
説のレ
misses,
ベ
a
ルがちゃい
lot
ま
of
すよね、あっ
ugly
ちは
at
ね。
bats for this team right now.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
まあ、あれで全部実名になったらもう最強なんですけどね。まあ、そこはなかなか権利の問題があるから。
We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox
まあ、今
offense
年
with the
もウイ
Boston
入れ
manager,
9月
and
に
overall, he's
出
really
すらし
happy
い
with
です
the
けど
at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1
去
run,
年持っ
but
てい
he
る
said
人
they've
はな
done
ん
a
か
great job of
だい
forcing
ぶ
the
や
pitch count up, and he thinks
アッ
that's
プ
going
グ
to
レ
lead
ー
to
ドし
more
てくれる
offense
み
for
たい
them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
First delivery to him on the
こ
way.
んなリアルなのはね、存
There's a
在しない
fastball
から
well
ね。
off the plate
まあ、い
inside.
ろいろマッ
This
テン
guy's
と
been really
か、
on point so
ア
far,
イ
but
ス
it's
ホ
not
ッケー
getting
もあ
any
るんですけ
easier.
ど、
He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
まあ、いい系でリアルなのはやっぱ、
Change up just
マッ
off the
テン
black, and
か、
it's 2-1.
まあ、アイスホッケーに
I
なっ
don't
ちゃい
blame
ま
him
す。
for not coming over the
Yeah,
hard
it's
plate.
idea,
He
yeah.
circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
マッテンもなかなかね、面白いっちゃ面白いんです
Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him
Wow,
looking at
I
the
see.
knees for the strikeout. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now.
アイスホッケーもなかなかリアルですよ、あれ。まあ、あれも同じ英語版ですけどね。日本語が全くない。
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Two and one the count to Pillar. And he lays off again, ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Change up too low. He walked him.
まあでもこのメジャーも8年前に初めて出会って、あれからも毎年買ってますけど、プレステ3と使うのめっちゃリアルでしたからね。たまたま店頭デモでメジャー12がなんか流れてて、でそこでもう速攻買いましたけどね。まあもしかしたら珍しいかもしれない。
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
2 and 2 the count.
今年でもう8年目ですもんね。年数見たらすごいですね。
Working for the punch out and the offer. Rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
And he'll dive back in.
8年前もアマゾンでも買えたんですけど、アマゾンを使うっていう習慣がなかったんですよ。
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
メジャーに出会ってなかったらもうちょっと遅れてたかもしれない。
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
あの当時はまだプレステ4なかったですからね。
Now a move over to first.
まだプレステ3の時代ですからね。プレステ4が出たんが2014年やからね。今からまあ6年前ですけど。
The catcher wanted it down and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
Offered at that breaking ball
そ
below
れ
the
でも
zone,
もう6
and
年
that's
経
a
ってるっ
tough
てい
one
う
to
のが
spin
なん
on.
か
But the key is recognizing it
こん
coming
な
out
経
of
っ
the
てる
pitcher's
感
hand
覚ない
earlier,
ですよ
making
ね。
sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Full count now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden, the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
まあ昔からもうあれってメジャーやる前からもパワープロとかはやってましたからね。
He's set and the pitch. Oh, and a
パワ
hearty
ープ
cut
ロ
there
か
to
もう
begin
一
the
個の
at-bat. It's nothing in one.
リアルなや
Now a
つ。
southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. The 0-1 offering. In the dirt here. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1.
まあだから野球は昔から好きでしたからね。
The set and the 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
パワープラもなんかでもようやってましたね、あの投手は。最近は全然やってないですけど、リアル系の方に行ってますからね。
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
でもリアル系のプロ野球スピリッツが途中から発売されなかったんで、あれ以降がパワープロが出てたんですね。なんかあんまり見た目がなんかね、野球は野球なんですけど、ロボット感があったからなんかこうやる気がなかったというか。
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
11年前ですか。
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
まあでもパワープロシリーズも相当長いですよね。未だに出てますからね。And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous
2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. One away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
In now, Austin Meadows. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
2 balls and a strike to count.
This ちょうどそのプロ野球スピリッツが途中から出んくなってパワープロも出てるけどなんかあんまやる気がなくて、その時にちょうどメジャーをやってたんですよ。
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
まあでも昔のメジャーもね、まあ、リアルはリアルなんですけど、リプレイがね、作品によったらめちゃくちゃ見せ方がすごいのがあったんですね。多分メジャー12がかなりリプレイがかっこよくてね、夢中で見てましたけど。
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they
多
have
分今
themselves
に
a
比べ
two-out
たら
base
リプ
runner.
レイ頻
This
度
is
が
only
め
their
っちゃ
second
多い。
base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get
それ
something
でも
going
かっ
here.
てぐらいリプレイ流れますからね。
At the plate, Willie Adames looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you.
眠気が。
Count even now at 1-1.
あ、もう2時
No
前です
runs,
からね。
just one hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul
さす
ball.
がにニプレ
2
ポ
and
さん
2.
はもう寝てますね。
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the one. It remains 1-0. Brendan McKay, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Number 49, Brendan McKay.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Ockamy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The first baseman, Josh Ockamy.
Here comes the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. McKay, a native Pennsylvanian. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Nope.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Got him.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success.
もう寝てはるか思っ
Here's
たん
Jackie
ですけど、
Bradley
起きて
now
たんですね。
as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. 5 homers and 11 RBIs.
もう仮眠の時間ちゃいますね、そろそろ。
Here's the pitch.
1-1.
ああ、仕事中ですか。これから寝る感じですか。この時間でもやっぱ、ガソリン入れに来る客もおるんですね、やっぱ。夜中やけど。
Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Well below the knees, laid off on the
夜
changeup
通
there.
しトラックも走ってますからね。
Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
まあ、セルフになったとはいえ。
Right side, defense aligned
3時
perfectly.
半までの仕事の時と3時
And
半か
that's
ら
the
の。
second out.
あ
Now batting, the second baseman, Michael Davis.
Digging in now, Michael Chavis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The first baseman, G-Man George.
Josh Osich of Southpaw, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Josh Osich.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1. Osich is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. On the ground and right at the shifted infielder. And there's one down now.
The batter, the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. First offering on its way. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a line drive. But a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Akami in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the stretch, there's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way.
Hey! One ball, 2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. And that misses 2-2. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
かなりほんま
Now
や。
here's the pitch. So a full count now. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Rolled slowly down the third baseline.
これ無理でしょ。
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield now.
It is, D-Lo, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. A ball and no strikes. Zunino playing here in his age 29 season. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. The 1-0 delivery. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. 1 left for Tampa. They trail this one 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the DH, Rafael Devers. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Struck him out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Now batting, the right fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts and his side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they lead it 1-0. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jose Martinez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game. You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is low, ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And the pitch. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Yandy Diaz. And a bouncing ball foul. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. One and one, here it is. Runners on the move for second. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but 1 ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Here comes the first pitch, and he gets ahead 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Fouled off. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. They're down 1-0. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a liner. Foul. One and two.
That's count 1 and 2.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Into the box, Kevin Plawecki. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
The count is 1-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still 1-2. Now here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Lifted in the air out to left. Martinez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Now at the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Here it comes. Sharp ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box now, Josh Ockamy, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lau. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Darwinzon Hernandez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Around first, digging for 2. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And 1, here it comes. Popped him up. Akami is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So stepping in, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Rounded down the third baseline. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
That's in there. Base hit. Agamas is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws power with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Hit back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here now is Mike Zunino. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. Tag. Not in time. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Kyle Hart takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. At the plate, Jose Martinez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit sharply on the ground. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 8th inning coming up. Tampa Bay leads this one 2-1. Jose Alvarado has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Dustin Pedroia will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
これもボールですな。あのインコースはね、なかなか手間を。
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Rafael Devers is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's going to pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here now is Rafael Devers. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Alvarado, just 24 years of age. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Here's the 0-2.
That's outside.
球が速いな。変化球のキレがまたいいからね。
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Oliver Drake enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. J.D. Martinez will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball 1-1. 2 out with a man at first. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 left for the Red Sox. Our score remains 2-1.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. A defensive change for the Red Sox. Now playing second base, number 15, Justin.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
The third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
First pitch on its way.
Ball in.
A bouncer up the middle. Pedroia to his right. He has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated
The
hitter.
plate now for the Rays is the DH, Austin Meadows, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now back, number 8.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They still lead it 2-1. Nick Anderson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Kevin Pillar.
Tough situation, down 1 here on the road, trying to score off one of the game's top closers. They've got their work cut out for them. And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Xander Bogaerts will be next. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Ready for another shot now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set. Here it comes. The 0-1 on its way. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, and then he started getting cute. Now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if he can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Xander Bogaerts is retired on strikes for the third time tonight.
クリとも当たってない。
In now, Kevin Plawecki. He swings
よっ
and
し
sends
ゃ
it
ー、
to
同
right
点
field.
タイムリ
And
ー
this is
あり
going
が
to
と
be
う
a
ご
fair
ざいま
ball
した。
as it'll head to the corner.
土壇
And
場
they
で
come
同
back to
点
tie
で
it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
これが粘り
RBI base hit right there, D-Row. Things are all tied up, and we've got ourselves a ball game.
Yeah, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, Dan. That's all you look
うま
for.
い
Get
こ
us
と
back
ライ
to
トに持
neutral
ってい
and
きまし
let
た
our
が
guy get back out on that mound and do his thing.
土壇場で同点。
At the plate now, Bobby Dahlbeck. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. It's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
なんとかでも追い
Possible
つきま
go-ahead
した。
runs on first, one away.
やっぱエラー絡みやとやっぱ点入りますよね。
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
今のもでも受けてるポイントでよう取りましたな。
You see
こ
the
のセカンド。
off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a
ま
lot
た
on it, but
セ
they
カンド
did
に投
get
げ
the
ると
out.
ころがそう。
Striding in, Josh
やり
Ackerman.
ます。
There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first.
いないか。ノーゲーム。
Here's the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to
球
begin
は
the
速い。
at-bat. It's nothing in one.
やばい。
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
That ball went out.
Not a bad pitch
相
there
手
with 2
さんも
strikes,
たま
but
ら
it
んですよ
misses
ね。も
1
う
and
勝
2.
てるわ思ったら
Yeah,
打
if
た
you
れ
get
て
a
同
guy
点や
flailing
か
at
ら。
a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2.
しぶとく追いつきますから。
The 2-2 pitch.
これがボール。
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind it in for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Stepping up now, Jackie Bradley Jr. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Strike swinging. Driving a little off on that one.
見逃しても入ってましたよね。
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, nice job laying off that sinker down. If you can recognize it early and see that it's starting low, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. All squared up in St. Pete through 8.5. The Rays have a chance to walk it off.
Leading off
At the plate, Willie Adames is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1点取られたら終わり。
Hit in the air to right field. Pillar's there. He's got it 1 away.
もうヤンキース勝ったんちゃう。
Now batting, first baseman, G-Man Choi.
Now batting, G-Man Choi. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Swing and a line drive to center field. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. So he waited till the 9th inning. He comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Runner back safely. Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. That's inside. 2-0. Now the 2-0.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Oh, and they've got him picked off.
よっしゃ
And they got him at second base on a good,
ー。
smart
そんな
play
飛び
that
出しま
time.
したね。
2 out, nobody on. Line toward the alley in left center. Oh, and he misses it.
あー、取れてないか。
Throw into second. in there.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2 out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
やばい。さよならのピンチ。あんまり変わらんけども、まあまあ、このまま行きましょうか。
Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
まあ、打たれるか、抑えるか。
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Millar's there. He makes the catch, and the winning run is left stranded. Rays strand just the one. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Roman Poche takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 38, Colin Poche.
Daniel Robertson is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Daniel Robertson.
We are into extra innings and set to go as the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Rafael Devers the next to bat. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. 1-1. Strike two swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three and 2 the count for Rafael Devers. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a miss. So a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, J.D. Martinez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after the scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to... Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And And this game is still tied at 2-2.
The catcher, Mike.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And now pitch on the way.
3 balls.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top.
And the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings.
The bat, the left fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Martinez. The winning run is at first base. Austin Bryce takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Austin Bryce.
Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The 0-1.
Nope, next inning.
Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. And there he goes towards second. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. And they will get, no, he's in there. Very close play at first. Joey Wendell will come on now and pinch run here. Ready once again, Yandy Diaz. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one. A possible winning run on second. No one out. Spin and a throw back to second, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Pedroia on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Now back, the designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Austin Meadows. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
3-1 to him now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Bryce has tossed more than 60 innings on the year, and through those innings, he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
Well, the man you see there didn't start this one on the mound, but his performance certainly was impactful. That earns him the top player of the game award.
Well, it's not that often a relief pitcher that's not a closer gets props like this, but this time I think it's well-deserved. They needed him in some tough situations, and he passed every test with flying colors.
Three to 2, the finish in tonight's game. The Tampa Bay Rays pick up win number 70 to top the division. Colin Poche earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For the Red Sox, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout of 31,042. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon at Tropicana Field.